Good Monday morning, everyone. Today is April 11th, 2022. My name is Eric Bjorndorf, CEO of Evernet Consulting. Today, I wanted to talk to you about probably what is the most important thing on my mind lately. It's called cybersecurity training. It's something that we're really pushing heavily right now because we view it as probably as important as having antivirus on your computer. In fact, we're calling it the antivirus for the human, if you will. There's so many things that we can do to keep a business safe and the computers and data and PII safe, the personally identifiable information. And there's only so many softwares and systems and policies that we can employ to keep that information safe, but we can't keep it completely safe without the participation of the data users or the employees in the context of a business. So for years, we have been training and offering recurring training and cybersecurity training and best practice training to our clients, but it was a labor-based consultation style service. So our clients would pay us for our time. We would sit down with the resources, the employees, one or many, and we would do a knowledge transfer either in person or through a webinar style series. That was okay over the years, but it was not very comprehensive. It was not a good way to fill in the gaps, and it wasn't measurable. It wasn't a proper curriculum, so participation wasn't being monitored, scores and evaluations weren't being measured. So not a very good way to uniformly train and uh, keep the employees and the resources up to speed, and certainly not there was no management vehicle for the business to measure that. With antivirus, corporate antivirus, and corporate cybersecurity systems, they phone home to a management dashboard, and we, the IT team, can see across the entire organization what systems are secure, what systems are up to date, whether they're powered on, updated, the whole security profile of the computer system. But up until now, we haven't had a mechanism for the employees and for the people to measure their health state from a cybersecurity standpoint. So I took that and basically went to the market, and I took the issue of not having a unified platform or tool to measure the training and capabilities of the employees, and I went to the market and I reviewed a lot of training platforms, corporate training platforms. And the good news is there are plenty of corporate training platforms. A lot of them have a corporate emphasis, kind of like intended to be used by an internal resource to curate and manage and implement training for internal employees. But there was really nothing. There weren't a lot. Well, there were several platforms tailored to the IT service provider or the MSP, which is us. Excuse me. So we looked at those two. And unfortunately, none of them were perfect for us. Some of them were really robust training platforms, but there weren't a lot of managerial features in them that would help us as the external IT resource manage our clients' platforms. So we did end up picking one, and it's a product called PII Protect, powered by Breach Secure Now. And I want to show it to you today, but the takeaway today, and I don't want to run too long, I'm already at 5 minutes. The takeaway today is cybersecurity training for employees. I want to separate training in two pieces. I think there's a real value in having a training platform for a business to automate the training of a business's general systems and practices and policies. I think that's really important. But today, I just want to focus on the cybersecurity training piece. I think that's intensely important. And I think that that's so important. I compare it to being, I discussed this with my team the other day, and I think it's as important as having antivirus on your computer. And I think it's important having a platform that you use to administer the cybersecurity training so that it's uniformly implemented across all of the employees, and it's tracked and measured so that management can see across the board the health state, so to speak, of every employee and resource accessing the information. And I think some regulations, I'm not going to cite it right now, but I think regulations, insurance, and the like is going to expect that businesses implement a system like this rather than rely on just the kind of a casual per diem or ad hoc training like we used to do. So today, I'm going to show you the platform as we're demoing it internally. We're starting to use it. So I'm going to show you a small team of ours that are using it. So let me just bring up my screen. Okay, so here is the management platform. Let me just get rid of that. Again, this is called PII Protect, powered by Breach Secure Now. We are a reseller of Breach Secure Now. The product is $7 a month per employee, and that's from us. You would buy it from us, and we would administer it for you or help you administer it. So what you see here is the way the system works is every employee gets what's called an ESS score, or an employee secure score, or ESS. Excuse me. And the way this platform works is basically it's all email powered. So the employees get emails reminding them of their training requirements, links to participate to the training, and then it also sends the employees optional phishing tests, basically test phishing attempts on the employee, and helps the employee learn how to spot a phish, how to report a phish, and that contributes to the ESS. So the training contributes to your ESS. The dark web monitoring, which is a feature in there, it'll basically scan your email address across known hacks and report that. And the phishing attempts will be reported. All those metrics will be impacting your ESS. My ESS is actually being dragged by, here, I'll show you this is my employee dashboard. This is as individual employees will look. So my ESS score right now under this demo is 727 of 800. My score is being dragged because my email address was swept up in a LinkedIn. Let me just show you a LinkedIn and Dropbox breach. So it's nothing that I did, but this is one of the reasons why having unique passwords and using a password manager is really important, because at some point Dropbox and LinkedIn had their user databases harvested, and they and those emails and passwords were harvested and attacked. So that's dragging my score down. Unfortunately, this software doesn't have like an acknowledge, because that's no longer, my credentials have long been updated. So that's not a issue right now. So I wish we could acknowledge, password changed or whatever, and then have that score recalculated. But I have a feature request in with the vendor. The other reason why my score is being dragged a little bit is because we're new with the platform, and I've only taken 7 of the micro trainings. So each week the vendor produces a new micro training that they put out, and it's a 3-minute video that the employees can watch, and then a 4-question assessment. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
Donna, this is Sergeant Somerset with the State Police. We've traced the call and...
In these videos, we will break down the common types of insider threats, including the unintentional actions, intentional misconduct, and some simple tips to keep your organization safe. This week, we will discuss intentional insider threats. Let's quickly outline what an insider threat truly means.
Okay, I don't want YouTube to pick up a copyright claim on that. But so the employees get emailed a training reminder. It links them to this video asset and the 4-question assessment, and then that reports to the ESS dashboard. The employee can see, tasks that they need to do, their ESS trend over time, and there's a little gamification that happens here. You can see how you are comparing to your fellow colleagues. So that's basically it. I am the administrator of the company, so I can see over the entire company what the company average ESS score is and who is performing well and who's not performing well, and do other sorts of review of the system. So as your IT vendor, we will manage. We can come in here and we can see all of our clients, and we can see all of our clients' dashboards. We can see how your team is performing, who's underperforming, who's not taking their training, who might have an external security breach, and we can address that for you. But you can see that the power of this is really a unified and uniform implementation of cybersecurity training and a measurable mechanism to kind of know where you are from the human security standpoint. I can't emphasize this enough that we're all in on this. We're all in on this as important as antivirus for your computer. Again, we're calling this the antivirus for the human. So, I just wanted to speak on that this morning. That's a value I'm trying to bring to you today. If you do not have a cybersecurity training platform for your business, there are many out there that you can procure on your own, administer on your own, or with the support of that vendor. Our clients, this is available to our clients. If you're interested, email me, eric@evernetco.com or info@evernetco.com. Go to our website, evernetco.com, and schedule a discovery call with us. Or if you're a current client, email helpdesk@evernetco.com and ask your account manager for information on the cybersecurity training platform. Is there anything else I can say on this? No, that's pretty much it. If you don't have a training platform, like I said, there are other training platforms, which I'm going to talk about in the future, that help manage and train on business processes and policies. But today, this is just cybersecurity training. This is the antivirus for the human. So I hope you got some use out of this. If you have any more questions on this platform or the platform that we sell and support, like I said, reach out to us and we'll talk more about it and I can answer more questions. Hope you guys are having a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.